Lucy, what's wrong? Did something happen to Carrie?
No, she is still at school. It's better that she is not here yet. I just had to disown my own mother today.
Come sit with me and let's talk about it. So what happened?
My mother is a Jehovah's Witness, and as you know, they do not accept LGBT people like us, which is why she refused to attend our wedding or the birth of Carrie. Today we spoke for the first time in nearly a decade, and it may be the last time ever. She said, "I am so disappointed you never gave me a grandchild, unlike your sister." I said, "You have a granddaughter, Carrie, that you have never even met." She replied, "She is not my granddaughter. She doesn't even look like us." I finally said, "Then I guess you shouldn't have me as a daughter either," and hung up on her.
Oh God, I am so sorry, Lucy.
This is absolutely not your fault, Jessica.
I can't help but wonder if we should have made more of an effort to find a black sperm donor so that Carrie could actually be biracial.
No, I said it didn't matter then, and it still doesn't. Carrie is family, and that is not a matter of skin color or even DNA.
Do you think we should explain to Carrie what happened? She has seen her white grandmother a dozen times, but never her black one, and I think we need to come clean about why.
Leave that to me. She should be arriving from home in a few minutes. So how was school today?
Most productive. I got an A on my science test.
Did I ever tell you about my religious background and why I became an atheist?
I always assumed you rejected religion because you are lesbian.
That was one issue of many. Another was that my family was opposed to me going to college and said it was against their beliefs. I was raised in a cult called the Jehovah's Witnesses. I figured out that the rejection of higher education was an effort by leaders of the cult to keep their members brainwashed. Those who lack higher education tend to also lack critical thinking.
Weren't Michael Jackson and Prince also members of that cult?
Indeed they were, and that's why it still enjoys some public respect, but it really does not deserve it. Celebrities can be just as ignorant and foolish as anyone else. Anyway, before I met Jessica, I felt like my life was falling apart after I came out as lesbian to my family and they kicked me out of their home. I was even suicidal for a while. Jessica literally saved my life by loving me in a way the cult and my family never really did. Anyway, that is why you have never met my own mother. She not only scorns me for being lesbian, she refuses to even acknowledge your existence. And in any case, you don't need to deal with her bullshit. No matter what happens, I love you, Carrie.
I love you too, Mother Lucy. And your and Mother Jessica's love is enough. So you think Carrie took her black grandmother's rejection well?
It really shouldn't be an issue at all. Damn these cults. Why must they tear families apart?
I guess I should be thankful I was never raised in any religion, but I still wonder about people like you that were.
And yet it was you who came up with the idea of forming a Unitarian Universalist fellowship here.
True. I did that for Carrie's sake, because children like her need guidance to help them resist the bigoted culture that surrounds them in towns like this. I wish I could just open my black grandmother's mind and heart. Why can't she just love me?